Hi friends, my name is Kiana. I go by all pronouns and am a resident yoga teacher for the SF-LGBT Center. Thank you so much for joining our emotional support practice series. Today I am here in Golden Gate Park on a beautiful sunny San Francisco day, and today's practice is going to be centered around how to support in times of anger. For me, when I feel angry and frustrated, I can feel really small because that emotion feels so big. So I really just want to create the space to safely acknowledge and feel whatever comes up in these moments of frustration. Let's get started. As you're ready, find a comfortable seat. I like to sit on my knees like this. It's just a little bit easier on my hips. Maybe close the eyes or lower the gaze. Start to notice the breath and allow your shoulders to melt down your back body. Take a smooth breath in and a slow breath out. Start to create awareness around how your body feels, where you're at physically, mentally, emotionally, and settle in here. You can place your hands face down on your thighs to ground or face up to receive. Find a seat of stillness. Find a moment of pause. And I'm going to read you a poem written about anger to help you kind of drop into that space and into that feeling. It goes like this. Anger. I thought I didn't know her, but I realized I do. In the suppression of hurt, pain, hardship, I forgot. Held within my being, she resides. In my head, in my heart, in my soul. She sits quietly waiting. There was no space for her liberation. She is behind my eyes in the tears that never fall. She is in my throat with the words that were never said. What I thought I didn't know, I know too well. I don't know anything else. I smother her to contain, to keep her within because there was no space for her liberation. Fear, shame, and discomfort are the shackles to confine because anger is powerful. She is worthy. She is small. She is simply misunderstood. More so, they tell her she is small. But they are wrong. They are afraid. But those words stick like glue and seal a tight container, keeping other people's emotions and feelings subdued. And that's okay. With time, hopefully we will meet again. This time, hand in hand, side by side, holding it all. The negative, the positive, because one day there will be space for her liberation. That day is just not today. Take a moment to notice what comes up. Notice how you can sit with whatever resonates from that poem, from those words. Notice in your body where you feel anger, where you feel negative emotions. Is there a space to breathe into it? Is there the space to create more space for it? Can you let it be big? Can you let it be without judgment, staying here for just one more moment? Then as you're ready, we'll take a cleansing breath together. Start by exhaling all of your air out. Then take a deep inhale. Let something go on the exhale. Allow yourself to surrender to whatever's present, to be with it as we practice today. And know that emotions are a part of you. They do not define you. If your eyes are closed or low, slowly flutter them open. You raise them high. Release your hands by your side. We'll meet in tabletop. In tabletop, shoulders are over wrists, hips are over knees. Press evenly into each fingertip to create a solid base. Take a deep inhale and a slow exhale. Flex your right toes down towards the earth. Create a cinch of the core and notice your breath. Can you find stability here even in this pose? Can you find your strength even in the unevenness here? As you're ready, extend your left fingertips out in front of you, pressing evenly into your foundation. Can you breathe here? As the sensation internally increases, where does your mind go? For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, extend. Exhale and curl, elbow and knee come towards each other. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl everything in. Last time. Inhale, extend. Exhale and curl. Bring it all in together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release. Tabletop. Take a child's pose. Knees come to the wide edges of the mat, big toes come to touch. Extend your fingertips forward. No child's pose is here anytime that you need it. Allowing your hips to sink towards the back of the mat. Find length between your fingertips. Take a smooth breath in and a long breath out. Inhale. On the exhale, walk your hands over to the right. Maybe you feel the ground, the earth beneath you. Take one more moment of pause, one more moment to slow down the breath and feel into whatever feeling is present. On your next inhale, come back to center. On the exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Continuing to root into that right sits bone. Take one more moment of pause here. Then inhale, come back to center. Stay in child's pose for one more exhale. Then inhale, come back up. Back to tabletop. This time we'll extend our left toes back behind us. Once again, stay here and breathe. Flex the toes down towards the earth. Find engagement through your core and extension through the crown of the head. Stay here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. As you're ready, extend your right fingertips in front of you. Can you notice here? Can you press into the fingertips to release weight from the wrist and extend through the lifted ring finger? Take an inhale. On the exhale, curl elbow and knee towards each other. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale and curl. Last time, inhale, extend. Exhale and curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release, tabletop. One more child's pose. Knees come to the wide edge of the mat. Allow your hips to come towards your heels. Stay here and breathe. In more intense emotions, sometimes the breath can shorten. Can you notice your breath and create space to feel the full expansiveness of your front body, your back body, even the full capacity of your right and left side body? As you're ready, meet me back in tabletop position. We'll take a hovering tabletop. So find a groundedness in your fingertips, and then tuck your toes. Slightly hover the knees, an inch or two off the earth. Breathing here. Where does your mind go? And how can you use the breath to create a sensation of a little bit of release, even in moments of tension? For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Meet me in downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal through your feet. Maybe shift your hips from side to side. Take a deep inhale. And a slow exhale. Inhale, look forward. On the exhale, meet me in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway left, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Press into both feet. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms come up and overhead. Exhale, palms come through heart center. Stay here. Oh, breathe. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, dive it forward and fold. Tanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, we fold. This time, plant the hands. Step your right foot back, lower that back leg, untuck the back toes. Inhale, rise all the way up to your low lunge. Stay here and breathe. Maybe find a slight back bend. Stretching through the fingertips. Pressing evenly through both the back shin and the sole of the front foot. Gaze upwards. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back down. Tuck your back toes. Step all the way back to downward facing dog. Stay here and breathe for a moment. Maybe a micro bend in the knees. Know that it's okay to adjust and make modifications as you flow. Bending the knees when necessary, slowing down the pace to match your breath. Take a deep inhale. And a slow exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, meet me at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, we fold. Press into both feet. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms come up and overhead. On the exhale, palms come through heart center. Hands by your side. Land in your Tadasana. Maybe close the eyes to take a moment of pause. Pressing evenly into both feet. Creating an awareness of the body. Where are you at in this moment, and how can you honor that? Take that intention and whatever you need with you as we continue to flow. If the eyes are closed, flutter them open. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. This time, step your left foot back. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, rise all the way up to your low lunge. Stay here and breathe. Pressing into that front foot. Hug the inner thighs together. Maybe a slight back bend. Reach, reach, reach. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring it forward and fold. Tuck the back toes. Step back to downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, slowly roll forward to plank. On the exhale, meet me back in downward facing dog. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, slow roll forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left toes raise up towards the sky, 3-leg dog. On the exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip, add some circles, add some movement. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, knee comes into the chest. Plant the foot in between the hands. Take a moment to notice your base. Press through both feet. Inhale, rise all the way up to your high crescent lunge. Whoop. Maybe adjust your base if you start to fall. Stay here for a moment. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, warrior two. Adjust your stance if needed. Extend the fingertips. Notice your shoulders. Can you allow them to come down your back body? Feel the engagement of your back muscles and extension through the fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. On the exhale, find extended side angle. Take it forward and down. Breathing here. Maybe you notice a little bit of internal heat or external heat if you're here in the sun. Breathing here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down, frame the front foot, easy twist through that right palm. Inhale, left fingertips rise. On the exhale, we release. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Option to stay, meet me in child's pose, or roll through your vinyasa, rolling forward to plank, lowering halfway or all the way down, untucking the toes. Inhale, find cobra or upward facing dog. On the exhale, we'll be back in downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths when you get there. And allow yourself to tune back in to your intention, to the emotion of today's practice. How can you create the space to breathe into anchor? Inhale, right toes rise up towards the sky, three-legged dog. On the exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip, add some circles, add some movement here. Inhale, three-legged dog. On the exhale, knee comes into the chest, plant the foot in between the hips. Once again, notice your stance and adjust as needed. Then press through both feet. Inhale, rise all the way up to your high crescent lunge. Stay here and breathe for a moment. Inhale, arms come up. Adjust as needed. Inhale, arms come up. On the exhale, we cactus. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, find your warrior two. Thank goodness, I'm sweating.
Force.
There's that one more time. Take an inhale. On the exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Notice your stance, adjust if needed. Find that engagement of the back body and stretch through the fingertips. Then inhale, reverse warrior. On an exhale, take it forward and down, extended side angle. Stay here and breathe. Notice the sensation. How can you breathe into it? Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel with the arms down. Find that easy twist. We can do that left palm. Inhale, right fingertips rise. Exhale and release. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Option to take your vinyasa or meet me in child's pose. Knees to the wide edge of the mat, big toes come to touch. Extend your fingertips forward. Once again, remember that you have the breath. Notice how it can support you. And notice what you need. Take one more inhale. And a long, slow exhale. As you're ready, spread or 10 the fingers. Walk them back towards your knees. And then extend your legs out in front of you. Flex the toes. Maybe have a micro bend in your knees to not lock them out. And then make sure that you've rooted into your sits bones in the earth. Find length in the spine and allow your shoulders to melt down your back. Stay here for a moment. Reground. Reset. Then inhale, arms come all the way up. On the exhale, we'll take it forward. Reach as far as you can, maybe past your toes. Stay here for a second. Release. On a slow inhale, slowly roll all the way up. On the exhale, take it forward. Maybe you can straighten the legs a little bit more. Find that sense of release. Then slowly roll back up one more time. Arms all the way up. On an exhale, slowly release. This time we stay and land, allowing our head to hang heavy. Take one more breath here. And as you're ready, slowly roll up. We're going to take it the other way. Make sure you're about halfway on your mat. Flex the toes, find length in the spine. Inhale, arms come all the way up. This time on the exhale, we're going to take it back like 25%. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, take it back about 50%. Inhale, arms come up. On the exhale, take it back, just about hovering. Stay here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly release. Bring the knees into the chest. Find a rock from side to side. Massaging the low back. Release the soles of the feet to the earth. Prepare for bridge pose here. So maybe you can graze the heels with your fingertips. Press into the feet evenly. Inhale, lift the hips. On an exhale, slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. One more time, just like that. Inhale, press, engage, and lift. Imagine you are hugging a block in between the thighs. On the exhale, slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. Bring the knees back into the chest. This time, hug the right knee in and extend the left foot. Hug it in up towards that right armpit, and then using the left hand, take it over to the left for an easy twist. Notice your shoulders. Can you melt them onto the earth? Maybe guiding the left shoulder slightly to the left and the right shoulder slightly to the right. Breathing here. As you're ready, come back to center and switch sides. This time hugging the left knee into the chest and up towards the armpit. And then as you're ready, taking it over to the right for a supine twist on the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the knees back into the chest. And find a restorative happy baby pose, bringing the knees out to the shoulders. If you want something that's more active, you can find a traditional happy baby by grabbing arches or toes. Take what you need. And then as you are ready, extend your legs out in front of you. Preparing for your Shavasana. Hands by your side. Allow yourself to take up space. Allow yourself to surrender to the earth beneath you. We'll take a cleansing breath together. Exhale all of your air out. Then take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let something go. And rest in your Shavasana. Know that you have the option to stay here as long as you would like. If you are ready to take this practice off of your mat, start to elongate the inhale and allow the exhale to match. Taking your time. Find a nice victorious body stretch, stretching your arms up and overhead, and toes toward the front edge of the mat. Bend the knees into the chest. Maybe find a rock from side to side before rolling onto one side. We'll meet in supported fetal pose. Maybe one arm is a pillow, and the other hand allows you to ground into the earth. Take a moment to land here, feeling into the support of the earth beneath you. Tap into the support of the breath within you. And maybe ask yourself what support you need in creating space for anger today. As you're ready, slowly press up to a comfortable seat. Keep your eyes closed or your gaze low. Hands can be face down on the knees to ground or face up to receive. You know what you need. One last cleansing breath to close. Exhale all of your air out. Deep inhale through the nose. Pause at the top. Open mouth, exhale, let something go. Place your right palm on the heart, your left palm on top of that. A slight press inward as if you were giving your heart a hug. I like to end my classes in gratitude. Gratitude for the ancestors who've come before us. Gratitude for these ancient healing practices that originate from East Asia, India, and North Africa. And gratitude to each and every one of you for showing up here today. With that, I bow to you and say thank you. Thank you, Daisy.